Hello my little Violet Stars, welcome back to Nightsea Violet Star, and today we will be drawing the TADC characters as warrior cats, because why not? Anything but drawing humans, guys. Yeah, 1 second while I get music to be in the background. It seems as if praying to the YouTube copyright gods that I will not get copyrighted. It works, you know, it works, and doesn't gets me not copyrighted, so that's great. I heard some cool song in a TADC video earlier today that I thought, hey, I'm making a TADC video today. How about find out, and then I'll play it as the background music. And then now as of recording, I realized I don't know the name of the background song. So I just thought it must be Alex G or something, right? So I put on Alex G, and it's the exact song. The song playing in the background is Mary by Alex G because I felt like it. And enough of me ranting about the song, but as I said, today we will be drawing TADC characters as warrior cats, and without further ado,
let's get this show on the road!
So first up is Pomni. She is a calico cat with maroon sort of patches and bluish grayish patches instead of the red and blue, because I don't really like how red looks on cats. Like, I don't really like how it looks on cats, and I didn't want her to, like, it just doesn't look that good in my art style sparkle cats. So I thought, let's make them realistic cat breeds. So she is a calico. Her ear tip is bitten off because in the episode 8 torture scene, infected Gummy Goo, or whatever the frick you were supposed to call him, bit off the tip of her ear, so yeah. And I gave her freckles instead of the little blush because I thought that would look cute, and she still has the color-coded blue and red sort of. It's just different shades of blue and reds, really. So yeah, I give her, and yeah, she has the little, like, brown hair, sort of, so I gave her that too, but it was sort of like a yellowish color, you know, because she's a cat, and, a cat with, like, an entire full head of hair wouldn't be very, they wouldn't look very good in my art style, at least. I like the way cats look when they have their, like, toes. The toes are colored differently than the rest of their paws, so I did that for her. And yeah, it was really fun drawing Pomni. And this speed paint video is taking so freaking long. Just speed up the process, guys. Please, just watch the speed paint video for a couple seconds. This is Editor Nightsea speaking to you. She also has heterochromia. Okay, bye. And I ended up naming her Appleheart. Appleheart? Yeah. Appleheart. And I gave her a bunch of spots. So yeah, Appleheart. So that was Appleheart. Wait. Before I move on to the next one, I'm gonna explain that the warrior cat's naming system in warrior cats. So first you have a suffix, prefix. I mean, the suffix goes after the prefix. So first you have a suffix. Like, come on, you do have a suffix, but the prefix goes first, right? So your prefix can be literally anything. And then when you're a baby, your suffix is kit. So apple kit. When you become an apprentice, which is basically a warrior in training, you become a paw, so apple paw. And then when you become a warrior, you become apple whatever. Yeah, so Appleheart. And when you become deputy, your name stays the same. And when you become leader, your suffix is star. So Apple Star. I feel like she took a lot of a leadership role in episode 8, so yeah, Appleheart/star, but you know. Okay, so moving on to the next character we have Jax, who is a Scottish fold, because I thought instead of giving him unnecessarily large ears, let's give him floppy ears, because Scottish folds look very adorable and stuff, you know. He has a half tail, because when he doesn't have a tail in one of the episodes, so I thought, half tail, guys. He gets a half tail instead of a missing tail. I could have given him a stub tail, but I just thought a half tail would make more sense. And the reason he has a half tail is because when Ribbit abstracted, yes, abstracting exists in this universe, he got half his tail ripped off. There's a lot of violence in warrior cats, you know? This is like, there's this one cat called Brightheart in the series who got half of her face eaten off by a dog. Perfect for kids, guys. And I named him Rabbit Teeth. He has a bunch of flowers on his fur because when you abstract in this AU, you get a bunch of flowers growing on your fur and stuff instead of all the rainbow colored eyes. Alright, so next up we have... I'm going to stop doing a drum roll now and just get to the next character. So, next up we have Ragatha. She is an orange tabby. And instead of her having a button eye, because a cat cannot have a button eye in real life, we're trying to make these realistic cat breeds, she has, half of her face has been scarred away by something. I don't know, maybe her mom clawed it off. That's my personal theory, that's why Ragatha has a button eye. Her mom probably did that to her, so, yeah. I mean, not in the circus, I mean, in real life, she doesn't have, because of her mom. So yeah. And she has a bunch of herbs in her fur because I feel like she would be a medicine cat. She obviously wouldn't want to hurt people. So she has a bunch of herbs in her fur, and the medicine cats and warrior cats are the healers, and they use a bunch of leaves to heal you. I feel sick. Here, have leaf is an average conversation between a sick cat and the cat doctor / the medicine cat and warrior cats. And so the next cat we have is Gangle. Gangle is an orange spot / a two-color / a two-color calico / a calico / why are there so many names for this frickin' breed? And her tail isn't as fluffy as the others because she's supposed to be ribbons, But she has a fluffy chest because I thought that would look cute. She has this orangish reddish color instead of the red obnoxious ribbons, and she has dark blue eyes that are almost black, to compensate for the whole, plain black eyes thing. Gangle looks really cute though with the black eyes, I have to admit. And I gave her these little marks on her fur that look like tear stains, even though they're just, fur colors. And she has a scar in between her eyes and the zigzag, kind of like her broken mask. And I named her Ribbon Spots. So yeah, I think I gave that away already. And those were all the kitties for today. Thank you so much for watching. And if this video doesn't do completely terrible, I may upload a part 2 with Kane, Bubble, Zooble, so that she can be with Gangle, Kinger, Queenie, Ribbit, maybe Kaufmo, and Bubble Kit. Bubble would obviously be a kit. Imagine a kit swearing, because kits are babies, remember? So imagine a kit just comes up to you and it's like, you should throw King Beach Party. So yeah, this video doesn't do completely terrible. I will upload a part 2. Please don't copyright me, YouTube. Please don't copyright me. Please don't copyright me. Please don't.